Our numbers rise. 3 more hunters have passed their
Salutations
tribes.
everybody, we're back playing Horizon Zero Dawn on the PC, Frozen Wilds, where we're about to continue with main story and talk to Aratak.
But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with this course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that. I take it you haven't spoken to Araya yet?
Why should I? This is what she wanted, to return to Thunder's drum. It is her only care. So I should have known she would find a way to push aside my spear. After the Karja took my sister, not all of her came back.
What happened to Araya when she was a captive of the Karja?
As a shaman, she's adept with machines. Tracking them, stunning them. The Karja used her to capture them for the Sun Ring, where they were unleashed upon the innocent. They made her part of their blood sport. The shame she suffered beneath their pitiless sun.
She survived.
She endured. Endured by reminding herself of the spirit, her purpose. And now that's all she has.
Tell me what happened to the first expedition.
Rhea led the way to the summit, but it was blocked by a great door. Some kind of cauldron, new metal. We tried to break through, but it was unflinching. We were exhausted. No way
can open the
forward,
door.
machines behind.
We finished all the cauldrons in the
I
old
made
world.
the call to push back. It cost us greatly. But to remain would have cost us everything. I had hoped to never subject Araya to that again.
Alright,
For
it's
what
time
it's
to move
worth,
on. Time
I'm
to
glad
see
you're
what we're
coming with
dealing
me.
with.
Someone has to keep Araya safe.
Even if I care to travel south, I won't get much further.
I still need to remember to pick up more wood on the way, because we might not have enough arrows if we have a boss fight. Which is very likely. So let's run around just a little. Nothing of importance. And no wood. Never mind. Maybe we'll find some on the way.
Good for an old remedy.
Really? No wood when I need it at all? Alright, where is a little here? Okay, what's enough to craft 2 batches of arrows?
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but no, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Araya?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary.
And then now we're
Aratak.
freaking... Yep. Okay guys, we'll be back shortly.
That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible.
You're welcome.
I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right, stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
Now that I'm chieftain of the Werak, I don't suppose I can order you to tell me about Silence?
Aratak would never have presumed to grasp for a secret of the Conclave. But you are not Aratak, and if you have dealt with Silence, your need is well apparent. Silence came to Ban-Or from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch. A remote Werak that rarely comes south to parley.
Silence was a shaman.
It was. Or at least, when we sent runners to ask the Owl's Watch, they said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and he was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave, and eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom, a month's march from Ban-Or. He met with us there, as is custom at high winter. But when we next returned, the caves had been looted. Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him. None returned. And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, those who had vouched for him were gone. As though he never existed. Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous. But also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable without equal. Except, perhaps...
No, Silence more knowledgeable than Aloy.
anyone else I would warn off.
Not as skilled, but more
But
knowledgeable.
you may be able to treat with him safely. Just don't lower your guard.
I'll keep that in mind, Horea.
Oh, he did imprison Hades after Hades tried to freaking destroy the world instead of just killing it. So yeah.
It
Alright,
hasn't been easy
time to
for you,
ascend.
Horea. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it will be hard to turn back.
Let's go.
Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
No, brother!
Huh. We probably threw water at it until it's frozen over the door and covered in snow.
The spirit awaits!
It's not all that waits.
Smoke has been detected within the facility. This is not a drill. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest
Oh, her apprentice. I completely forgot about this guy. What he exists
So
at
you
all.
see,
Please remain
I
calm.
too can call upon the power of the old ones.
Yeah. You just activated the fire drill. Aloy's like, yeah. You go, girl.
What was this place?
The spirit once told me that this all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind from terrible danger.
Fortress.
One of the 8 subroutines of Gaia.
Is that not fitting? Blue light often dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that some remains here.
Okay, let's keep going up. Okay. Guess we're gonna be climbing
Here,
a lot.
up and over.
Machines. Must have the drop on it.
Should I take it down? Maybe. Let's change to my new stealth armor. Shouldn't be a challenge. I could kill all these machines by myself.
With you, Aloy.
Come on, you're almost dead. Nice. Okay, we can take down the rest of them immediately. I don't even need my battle armor.
We must climb higher, and our path will become clear.
Okay, I guess this is leather.
The chieftain's pace is measured, ours is measured.
Let's go. Wood. I need wood. I need a lot of wood. Alright, I have 100 wood, we should be fine
We can
for
make
this
our
level.
way.
Unless there's gonna be a huge ass boss fight.
Yes, this way.
This is full factory. It's not even cauldron. It's actual goddamn factory. And very huge too.
It's now free, please.
Not much farther now.
Okay, let's switch our weapons slightly.
Last we were here, we fought our way through there. The The machines overcame us. We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses. Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. And I can hold my own. Even so, we could go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden, at least for a while.
Sounds smart.
I get the options. Now follow my lead.
I think I'm gonna go stealth, or at least I'll try.
Steam, frost.
I'm already almost maximum level,
What's all this for?
so I don't really need extra experience. I'll finish it up anyway. It's like I'll get level 60 like whatever I do, and I think very soon. So we don't really need much loot. We can buy anything we want. So we don't really have a reason to fight really.
I went this way years ago, looking for cover in case machines came prowling. I have no doubt that it is guarded now, but we may be able to stay hidden.
Okay, let's check all the machines in our way. Stalker, Scraper. Okay, we avoided the big ones, but we still smaller ones. I'm not afraid of stalkers. But just in case, I'm gonna triple arrow my bow. So I can do lethal damage on my way in.
It's cold. As if there's chill water running through those massive pipes. Why?
Stalker. If it sees dead machine, it might come looking. Alright, we're in the clear.
Shh. Nice and quiet.
Stalkers in here.
Okay,
Get it
no
while I can.
troubles.
Let's move, quiet as we can.
Alright, I need to scan. Just a scraper. Is there more? Nope. Okay, the way I see it. Let's go down. I thought I can do. Okay. I thought I could do a strike from above, but apparently I failed. Even though it should have been available.
Just go about your business.
Okay, I can't go through here. Stalker left its traps. There is a long leg. And a stalker right here. Okay. Apparently my companions broke the stealth this time around. Okay, let's take care of long leg. Hate on the long legs. Okay. We were very close to doing
We
it
tripped a mine. Brace yourself.
stealthily, but we couldn't. Unless we would go through the top and jump down here, maybe.
Chill almost feels like sunburn.
Oh well. We still avoided most of the scorchers and
There's a
behemoths.
door up ahead and refuge.
Okay, let's go back to the stealth.
We're almost through. Always cold, it's deepest winter here.
It's a very big factory. Very spacious. We don't really need supplies anymore, we have enough food. I will take some mushrooms because, you know, mushrooms. I have a weakness for mushrooms. Okay, we're going here, I
Is
guess.
this a projector? Maybe to show hologram.
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director, Kenny Chow. So, here's to you, Kenny. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
I ordered your glasses, everyone. I'd like to add something.
So everything, all this
Wouldn't have been possible.
this whole valley is inside of Yellowstone? Damn.
Thank you, Anita, for bringing us our real mastermind, Cyan.
I'll second that, Director Chow. All right, Cyan. What's our latest number? The current count is 1,654. Well, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption.
I see. So this machine AI.
It was the spirit. The old ones. I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Araya. This place was built to stop something terrible. And it worked. As for the spirit, I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door is open now.
It's an AI to stop eruption of supervolcano in Yellowstone. Damn.
through a lot of machines to get to that door.
More than the Werak could prevail against before.
Aloy will see us through.
Onward, then. Our challenge awaits.
Okay, do I want to fight? Let's see. Just scrapers, watchers for nothing. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay, I can see a few scorchers. Oh no, it's scraper. I can see one scorcher, which is honestly not a big deal. At this point I kinda learned how to fight him.
I'll do what I have to.
What you gonna do? You gonna blow up? Yes, you're gonna blow up. Let's change our armor. I'm on fire! One more hit! Not a big deal. Alright, this was relatively easy. Well, not even relatively, this was pretty easy.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Let's go! Alright, I need to hold the button.
More machines. Make ready.
Not a big deal. At this point, I'm very good at killing counter-jaws. Damn, I need to get some distance playing. Freaking let me take an aim, man. Apparently I can't shoot with these launchers. So I might have to do it the hard way. Oh yeah, right beside it. Okay, it's not a big deal. try again. This was okay.
Stock and read songs of deeds, but that battle was a verse worth singing.
I'm not sure. I
Now,
already
Aloy,
killed like 20
the
of
door.
them at
Can
this
you
point.
Let's find out.
Thunder jaws are like not a big deal anymore. I killed my first one on level 20, I think. Let's try again.
Years have passed since I stood here. Since then, the daemon has taken over.
It's like an infection. Attacking all this machinery.
Everything has changed.
What's center of this infection?
The path I took to get to the spirits lost to us.
Then we'll have to
Find
make
a
new
path,
path.
Aloy. I promise. All right. Let's go.
Yes, finish this.
Okay, I guess.
All right. Here we go.
Forge of Winter. Explore the cauldron.
This way.
This is a creepy entrance. But we don't have any choice. Go for it.
Fire and lightning. This is a place for machines.
I'm with you, brother.
Clear that with an arrow.
You stay only as long as we have to.
I need to get past that vent. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Understood.
Well, the way is pretty obvious. We need to climb there, then there, and then jump into platform and jump
Get
into
past that flame.
flying boxes.
Can't see any
Pretty
path.
straightforward puzzle.
I'll have to go over. Better time this right. These conveyors should get me across.
Oh, she's in the air.
Not a shield for that.
Okay, let's check. Well, how do we proceed from here? Yeah, I don't think we can. So the only way to proceed is to climb from here to there, and drop down here, I assume. And we're gonna override the machine.
This should get me up there.
There's doing all kinds of mushrooms in here. Banuk lands are full of mushrooms. Okay, I guess we can continue. Oh, where was machines? I didn't even see them. Alright. Come on, it's one freaking crab. We can kill it.
Come on over, it's safe. I think.
More or less. Could have been more, could have been less. Let's check the loot.
Here.
This place looks more like the mountain used to be. Lived in and built.
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. To any human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus. It
Really?
must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build holograms. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to their code.
Spirit speaks
What?
to us.
It's a recording.
Why Hephaestus? Hephaestus was one of the subroutines of Gaia.
It was part of Zero Dawn, part of Gaia.
This name is familiar to you?
Yes. I don't know what's down here.
Perhaps the spirit will tell us. Give your messages.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep moving.
I thought about just shutting it down, but I can't risk it being disoriented or even damaged or neighbored. I have to tell the emotional pathway.
How do we get past the door? This is just activate the lock.
I'll try to find a way through.
There's lots of machines, man. Okay, let's try to go stealth. But if they catch us, what the hell? We'll just kill them all. I'm not afraid. Or we can just shoot them from here. Do I care enough? That's a question. Ooh, Scorcher patrolling. Okay, Scorcher could get us very easily. We can jump pretty far. Damn, that was close. I don't see my people. Aratak and what's her name? And what do I do now? Alright, quest says I need to help them. Which means I'll probably have to kill my way through to them. Or open all the bridges on the way.
I need to get a ray on Murtaugh.
Apparently I have to babysit them. Which is kinda annoying. Oh no, they're coming. Two Scorchers. Okay, my friends got cut. Okay. Don't feel good but to fight now. Even though they didn't even see me coming. Really? Freaking Watcher knocked me over and killed me. Not Scorcher, not Behemoth, not Frostclaw, freaking Watcher. Okay, let's try stealth one more time. Alright, I'm not in my stealth armor. And they're looking for me. Can find me because I'm so awesome. Until I jump to my death. Oh, it's funny. I don't want to fight them because new Scorcher comes in like every minute or so. It's like it will take us a few minutes to clear up all the machines. It means Scorchers will just keep coming through this freaking force field.
I'll try to find
like
a way
this
through.
one. That's why I don't want to find my way through. Plus this makes no sense. I have like I'm 20k experience away from max level. It's like I need to kill like one Scorcher for like most of his experience. I could probably kill our last boss or something, so it's kinda like I don't need most of the loot I found. Unless I need to craft something like big. Okay, hopefully this time around we're not gonna fall down.
I need to get a ray of Molotov's dress. That should do it.
And they can't get to me without freaking starting the fight. I freaking knew it. Alright. So don't have a choice. Getting burned. Fighting Scorcher in close quarters is not a good idea. Alright, the door is open. You can actually just run past. I think. Okay, which console do I need to activate? I don't think I should jump. Simple smoking here. Alright, this is a console. How do I get there?
Another console.
Okay, let's find out more information.
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving
controlled
most of the
eruption?
backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the daemon. We may have found one.
But we'll have to do most of the work. I mean legwork.
Machine parts. Dumped here to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to go over.
Really? I can't freaking self-kill this machine for some reason. Pisses me off. Okay, how do I climb this thing? Is there a ladder somewhere?
I wonder if I can find it.
Okay. I'm not sure which way I'm supposed to be going. The bridge is right there, but... Should I try going around?
These things go sideways too.
Come on. Here, there is another bridge. And I think we crashed again. Second or third time is mission. Okay guys, we'll be back momentarily. Peace out! We're finally back after our last crash. And I think I found a way how to lower the bridge. Come on guys, I'm just gonna fly over if it works. If not, then I'm screwed. Okay.
The others will have a lot easier time getting here.
Magic. It's freaking magic. I know. I don't need to cover my screen with this stuff. I think my modifications are full. No, it's 44 out of 70. I have plenty of them. Strange.
Voice of the demon.
It's kind of interesting to find out why Hephaestus turned back on humanity. Was it also converted just like Hades by some signal? It's kind of interesting.
The altar.
This is gonna be a boss battle here.
It's both.
Maybe.
We have to find out.
Another puzzle. At least I've done it a few times before, so I kinda understand more or less how this puzzle works. I don't care what you detect, man.
Analyzing scrutiny matrix. Security threat confirmed.
Okay, might be... Okay, I need to know where do I need to connect. What I'm connecting to. Otherwise it might be just trial and error.
Preparing countermeasures. Recapture protocol initiated.
I think this is it, maybe. Yep.
It worked.
Recapture
Partial
protocol
recovery
initiated.
Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the blue light. It's Aurea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Aurea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core camp. I will try to raise the hidden constraint. One has been exposed, but I am in control with
Unauthorized protocol returned. Scheduled task.
This wasn't enough.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
Overload the core.
And what will
It
happen to
goes
the
boom.
spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer.
She's like, nah, man.
Then lead us into battle.
Alright, before we proceed, I need to check something. Notebook. Still need to scan one more machine. For a full collection. Okay, let's triple arrow. No point on stealthing at this point, so let's switch to armor. Let's loot everything we see. Man, I looted 1k wood in here. Damn. Have enough for crafting for sure.
Keep moving
Alright.
towards the core.
Let's go.
Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
Okay, where do we go from here?
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for? That Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
Firefly. Man, this thing can jump. It's kind of strange. It looks like freaking fireball. Cross-clawing. That's it. Nothing special. I'm kind of disappointed. Freaking bombs and flamethrower. I can't even stop enough to shoot me. So much fucking fire! Okay, I might have to use different armor. 100 fire resistance. Let's freeze this guy. He's frozen. I can't override it. I need to destroy the tower. Come on. Okay, it's not frozen anymore. Man, it's hard to freeze this guy. Almost frozen? Yes. I can do triple damage to him when he's frozen. And tower again. You will never touch me. Oh damn, he's not touching me, he's just throwing shit at me. Damn, he takes a lot of punishment. Okay, you're almost dead. I can keep running out of ammo. Okay, level 60. Whew. Even with 100, freaking 100 fire resist, it was still freaking damaged me hard.
Tower is the key.
Alright, let's override the core.
Critical event detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative. Warning power at work.
Did we get electrocuted? What's happening?
Maria! Don't!
Spirit! Scion, please help me!
She's stubborn.
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea,
Blue light.
I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
Her blood doesn't look like blood.
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk.
So is she dead or alive? His sister. Or she just electrified? Yes, she's dead.
Aratak. She would never want you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
Alright, which way are we going? Straight to a force field. I like that.
One of those?
It's the only way!
Jump! Jump, damn you! And don't fall down! Don't look down!
Get me up top, Aratak! Now!
Man, this guy is strong.
I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
You have a bunch of bombs, you have a sling. Come on.
Great Banukai!
Well, you guys got out. You're alive.
Aurea's gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Aurea's retreat at the end of the shaman's path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
Well, this is gonna be sad. Alright, I guess we don't want us to fast travel, we're gonna walk. Actually, screw that. Screw that noise. We're gonna cheat. Let's get inside, let's talk to Aratak. Should also change my armor
All
for
of my
better
interactions
screenshots.
with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend him, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
Okay, let's
We
find out
can
the truth.
resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
Yes, we do. What happened to Hephaestus? Why did he become a virus?
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
You meant a lot.
Once I understood Aurea's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Our visits seemed to help, yet I did not comprehend that the depth, although I do fear non-existence, I wish our role.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace.
I knew it.
So while losing the cauldron was a setback,
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
undoubtedly.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Maria said you were desperate. That you begged her.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my... After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That's a...
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team. It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. What are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think
Basically
of it,
reanimate Gaia.
out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan. I ran across this strange piece of gear. A fragment of something larger. It emitted a signal. All the...
Interesting. You said that...
An explosion. Big enough to blast the...
It's only speculation, but it is possible. She must have had complete control over the ability to signal them to become passive, or it would have been gratifying to correspond with such a
Believe me, Cyan. I found the strangest machines. There's code embedded inside them.
I like poetry. Twilight and evening bell. And after that, the dark. And may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar.
Huh.
But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy. Something must have made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system. Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like Hephaestus? Maybe one whose purview is flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. That'd be a nice change of pace. But what about the poems?
In my case, Dr. Sandoval uploaded a great deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite period romances.
How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I will do what I can to help. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
This firebreak project. It was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered. But I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've
That's
got
decent.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Yeah, but we're dead for a while.
Do you know what happened to your colleagues?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Araya's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan.
Alright. I don't have any more questions, really.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Araya.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
Obviously, take it gently.
Life is hard for the Banuk. Their world is unforgiving in their beliefs. I guess they help to keep them going. So take
Same
it
as
easy
Nora.
on them. Try to guide them, bring them around to understanding what you are.
Communion with machines features heavily in the mysticism of the Banuk. I think they will be agreeable to this approach.
As long as they don't end up worshipping you.
Upon consideration, I believe such an experience would be intensely uncomfortable.
You're right about that. Trust me.
I see. I will follow your advice.
Aloy knows. She's been
Will you
worshipping her
return
back here
and tell me
tribe.
about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak. See how he's doing.
Hello, Aloy.
There is, Cyan. Until...
Indeed.
Okay, let's check on Aratak. As one of the last things we're gonna do in Frozen Wilds.
My chieftain,
Just... Aloy.
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought... that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya, would be alone. And the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
You didn't let her down. You helped her do what she wanted. To find her destiny.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
That's fair. But she was ready to face it.
Only in the struggle against death do we find, even for a moment, the spark of life. Truly, Araya found the spark. I'm proud of her. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warrak can't follow. Besides, you'd already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuke has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
True that.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. His minds on their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding, anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's
So is
powerful,
Hades.
creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first.
Stuck in
Hephaestus
a
wasn't the
hole.
only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You could stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
Alright, I think this is the last episode of, well, Horizon Zero Dawn. The game was pretty awesome. Even amazing even. Still, I would give it maybe high 8, low 9 out of 10. It's like I loved most of the game, but it just lacked gravitas, kinda. Like some parts were amazing, like something like I wanted and like wished to, but just last boss fight for like main game and last boss fight for like DLC, it kind of feels a little boring. Lots of exposition dumped on you at the end, but I felt like it could have been given easier, like more organic. So anyway, I still love the game, but it's not a masterpiece for sure. It's not The Witcher 3. Yeah, it's not The Witcher 3.
Cold. Very cold.
Still amazing though.
I get it.
Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I think I will start going back to Death Stranding right away. So see you soon. Peace out.